Now this is one of the most powerful builds when in the right hands. A build that can be dominant on both sides of the glass, punishing anyone beneath the rim with a takeoff like a prime Vince Carter, whilst having the ability to make opponents touch earth with an instant rise to nothing but net. Players can close out, players can contest, but it simply doesn't matter. So if you're looking for a build that can play any game mode and dominate like this, then people, let me tell you something. You guys are in the right place. Boys and girls, welcome to another video on the channel. It's your boy ZBM, and in today's video, we've got a banger for you guys. Big shout out to Swag Godly on this build, because this is his build, and I wanted to go try it out in a random rec. Now, this build for me is slowly already becoming one of my favorite builds, and I think it's down to the fact that there isn't really many weaknesses. Now, of course, this is a power forward build, okay? So you're going to be playing at the 4. I think I've only played at the 5 once, thank God. Now, when setting this build up correctly, it's going to look like this. Power forward, 6'7", 252 on the weight, and a wingspan of 7 foot. And that wingspan is going to be massively noticeable. Now, off the rip, you're going to want to put your driving dunk up to a 66, okay? And we are going to cap breaker this. So as you can see here from these clips, that's not a 66 driving dunk. This is a 92. When it comes to finishing around the rim on this build, you can do it with confidence and really tear that rim down. If you wanted to lab it up to go to an 89 driving dunk perhaps, then of course you could do that. However, when it comes to the 92 driving dunk, I'm more than happy. Now you're going to go ahead and put your standing dunk up to a 40, which of course allows us to get that one standing dunk package. We're going to go ahead and put our post control up to a 45, because with other attributes, it's just going to go up anyway. Okay, now the mid-range, here's where we get talking. Now for the mid-range, I went and put mine to an 87 and cap broke it with 2 to take it to an 89. And then when it comes to the 3 ball, you're going to want to max that out all the way up to an 83, which gives us that bronze limitless range. Now me, personally, I did shoot and build specialization, okay? So if you think I'm doing playmaking or defense, you got another thing coming, brother. I'm not grinding that. The shooting one took me long enough, let alone however many steals or... Anyway, as you can see from these clips, it's just easy to shoot in this game. I'll be so real. I believe I'm shooting around 70% on this build, which is not too bad. I mean, from the mid-range as well, it's going to be chicken. The jump shot I'm using is Quentin Grimes base, DeJounte Murray upper, Kentavious Caldwell Pope upper release 2, and 60-40 DeJounte Murray. So yeah, if you're struggling for a jump shot, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you can't hit with that shot, then just delete the game. No, I'm joking, chill. Now, of course, on all of my builds, I try and put a free throw on there. And on this one, we opted for a 78. And that's more than enough to be able to hit consistently with the free throw that you know like the back of your hand. For me, it's KD's. Straight up, nothing but net. Now, here's where I made a little bit of a mistake. For the pass accuracy, I went 75, which is more than serviceable. However, I should have went 76 for that silver versatile visionary. So, I'd advise you guys to go for that. It's a nice threshold. Now for the ball handle, we went ahead and put it from a 66 all the way up to an 85. This allows us to get Devin Booker's step back, be shifty, and move like a guard. For the speed with ball, of course, we went to a 75. That's just so we can get that silver lightning launch. Now, if you want a max plus 1 or 2, that be my guess. Now, here is where the build really, and I mean really shines. Interior, you want to go ahead and put it to a 70. But actually you don't, which I'll touch back on that in a bit. Perimeter defense, put that to 85, and trust me, that's more than enough to be bumpy and harass your opponent. And because of course this build is a back-end build where we're swinging out of corners, making reads, intercepting lanes, go ahead and put your steal all the way up to a 94. Of course, we're going to cap breaker this, and trust me, here is where this build gets scary. Now, as long as you are on the court, the other team cannot throw any pass without being 100% certain that's going to arrive or you're not there. This build gets the best lane steals that I've played on in this game. I've had so many builds before where they slap the ball, tip it, don't get the interception, but with this build, it sticks to your hands like glue. If you make the right read, you are getting that ball back. Simple. I'm averaging between 4 to 5 steals a game. And trust me, when the other team see that you're racking up steals, getting in the lanes, they're going to get intimidated, and it's breakdown season. Momentum in the random rec is huge, and people crumble in the random rec. So having a 99 steal with a 7-foot wingspan is just diabolical. I feel like Odell Beckham out there. A prime Allison. Racking up these many lane steals in a game is just going to make sure that your team has the best chance of winning. Now, when it comes to Legend Glove, I was a little bit disappointed. It could definitely be a little bit more responsive. However, when I can bait a lane like this, look where I'm stood, and I still get that lane, the Legend Interceptor is insane. So when it comes to that badge, trust me, you're not going to be disappointed. Now, of course, with the block, you're going to want to go ahead and put it at 52. But again, we're going to cap breaker this, so we can swap things out the air like that. Again, Bronze Paint Patroller and 7-foot wingspan, it's a match made in heaven. Now, when it comes to rebounding, O-board, 84. And for the defensive rebound, we're going to want to go ahead and put that up to a 92. Just so we can get that gold rebound chaser. Now, look, we're only 6'7". Okay, and we're snagging over 7-foot centers. It's insane. The speed we have over bigger defenders, it just makes all the difference. A bigger guy might be crashing for the board, but I'm faster to get in a position, so I'm getting it. Make sure you go ahead and put speed up to an 85, max your agility, leave your strength, and put your vertical to an 85. This is going to help you out massively. Now, one thing I want to go ahead and show you guys is that once you've done this and you get to the bit where this is maxed, okay, this is how I made mine, right? However, I don't need a 70 interior. That's wasted stats. So if you go ahead and put the 70 interior down to a 67, you've got a little wiggle room, okay? Now you can either go ahead and put your pass accuracy up to a 76 to get that silver versatile visionary, which is always nice, or you could put your standing dunk up higher, and 45 standing dunk gives you the two-handed standing dunks, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. And when it comes to the free throw, you can also even raise that if you wanted. So it's just a choice. Pass accuracy, free throw, standing dunk. Either way, you can use your attribute points a little bit more efficiently than I did. So there's a little tip. Now for the shades on this build, you'll go ahead and get Andrei Kirilenko, Josh Hart, and PG. The build name is two-way MIDI creating cleaner. And as for the weaknesses, we fixed them with cap breakers apart from the strength, which doesn't matter. Now when it comes to the badge perks, this is how I had mine set up. However, there's different ways you can do it, okay? Like if you really wanted, you could go ahead and take handles for days off and high flying denier. Give yourself legend rebound chaser and legend box out beast. So just play to your strengths. Make sure whatever way you do this and set it up, do it for you and how you play, not me. Now, I understand not many people might have many cap breakers on this game. However, out the box, this build's pretty good anyway. I've got 17 cap breakers, so I use 5 on my steel, 4 on my block to get that bronze paint patroller. My next caps are going to go on speed and vert 100%. Now, only if you enjoyed the video, drop me a like and a sub, and comment down below what video I should do next. Peace.